Hey guys, in this video I'm going to share with you how to grow by 10,000 followers on TikTok in 7 days, a complete step-by-step guide to support you guys. Let's cue that intro and get this started. Hey everyone, my name is Rachel Pedersen. I've had some awesome success on TikTok. I currently have 213,000 followers on TikTok, and every month we get millions and millions of views, which is awesome. My username on TikTok is @theMrsPedersen if you want to check any of those claims out, and you can feel free to comment your TikTok handle below in the comments beneath this video. Now, before we dive in, I have to share a little bit with you about how the TikTok algorithm works, because I think that this is really important for people to understand before we dive into what steps you can take to actually work with the algorithm. So don't skip ahead, even though it is tempting. And by the way, make sure you subscribe to my channel because I've got awesome tutorials all about TikTok and social media coming out shortly every single week. Now, the very first thing you need to know about the TikTok algorithm is that basically every single video sees the For You page, and that's a common misconception about TikTok. Most people think that it's just like luck if your video finally hits the For You page, but every single video is tested on the For You page. There are basically 4 phases to the TikTok algorithm, and the first one is small batch test. That's the one that we're going to focus on right now because there are several key metrics that support your growth and honestly ensure that you're going to spend more time on the For You page, being found by more people and increasing your views, your followers, and overall the growth of your TikTok account. Now, what TikTok looks at in order to determine if your video is going to stay on the For You page is 5 key metrics, and those include likes, comments, shares, the percentage of people finishing your video, so completion rate, and then repeat views. TikTok wants to see that people are watching your video more than once, as crazy as that sounds. So the very first thing that you want to do is make sure that you increase your engagement. Several great ways to do that include, number 1, creating a pod of TikTok people who can hype up your videos and give you some social proof so that they don't show up on the For You page completely empty, because nobody wants to be the first one to engage with a video. So get that engagement preceded as soon as you get that video up. The second big thing is making sure that you respond to every single person who comments, especially your early squad. You want them to feel rewarded for having commented so that way it keeps them coming back, keeps them excited, and it builds in that early squad every single time you post a video. That's one of my favorite parts about getting engagement off the bat. The next big thing is, because completion rate and percentage of rewatches is so important, you want to create open loops. And I've put a couple examples for you of what open loops look like. You want people to basically say, like, where is this going to go? Is there a plot twist? Like, what's happening in this video? So here are 2 awesome examples of open loops so you can understand how the first couple seconds of the video open up the desire to finish the video, thus increasing my time spent on the For You page within the algorithm. So check these out.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. But I'm only human.
Tomorrow is my 2-year-old son's birthday. We can't celebrate though because we're in lockdown. Idea! So tonight we're hiding all of the calendars from all of our kids, and we're just gonna pretend it's not his birthday. Just a normal day. And then once we're all out of lockdown, surprise, it's your birthday! And we'll host a birthday with all of our friends and family. He'll never be any the wiser. Now, this is also really important. You do not want to become desperate and start creating Hail Mary virals. A lot of times people will do things that are insane, like things that could get you arrested or in a lot of trouble, or they're big messes to clean up. I'm sure you've seen a lot of those videos. And it can be a little bit tempting when you see those videos being rewarded on TikTok. But at the same time, those are going to bring people who aren't necessarily interested in the rest of your content. So as much as it's tempting, don't get desperate and create those Hail Mary virals. Instead, focus on posting 1 time per day, and that might even be less than some of you guys post. But I'm gonna give you another tip that's gonna really support your growth on this platform, from 1 to 10,000 followers. And that is to give 1 hour at least between every single one of your posts. You want to give TikTok some time to kind of show it to people, get some of those stats racking up, and then you can post again. So give yourself at least 1 hour. Now, this this is interesting because this has been widely debated, and I personally have found this to be the case. But when you post a TikTok, if you shut the app for the hour after you post it before you go back to respond to comments, I oftentimes find that that actually improves the performance of my TikToks, which is really, really interesting. So shut the app. You could take away the temptation if you need to, put your phone in a drawer, like just ignore it 100% so that you can give TikTok some time to show your video to people. And by the way, if you've ever heard the phrase like the watched pot doesn't boil, it's really true. Don't watch your videos over and over again waiting and feeling discouraged, but instead come back to some views and engagement. The next big thing is huge. Don't ever delete your videos. Keep your videos up. They sometimes go viral for weeks or even months after you post them, even if they didn't initially go viral. So I know it's tempting to delete them, especially if they don't get any social proof on them, but keep them up. Let me just tell you, I've had so many videos go viral after the case, and so I'm really glad that I haven't deleted those videos. Now, every single one of your videos should provide something to anyone who sees it. So take a step back and say, would I want to watch this if I didn't know me? Is this interesting? Is this something that would make someone say like, oh yeah, this is worth paying attention to? Or is it just about you and your life? So step back from the lens of someone who has no idea who you are, doesn't know why they should care, because let's be honest, most of us aren't celebrities, and so most people just don't care about the content we put out. So you have to give them a reason to care. Would this be funny or interesting? And in fact, I'm going to share with you guys the 4 E's of content that's going to really support you in creating awesome content that your future followers will love. Now, if you haven't done so yet, make sure you subscribe to my channel. How are you liking these tips so far? What have you learned? Comment below and tell me in the comments so I know what types of tutorials you guys want to see more of. Now, here are the 4 E's of content. We have education, which I'm going to show you an example of right now. Let me share with you guys 5 awesome jobs that you can work from home. Number 1, blog writing. In fact, you can make $100 to $1,000 depending on your word count and your research that you put into blogs for businesses. Number 2, virtual assistant. Did you know that you can get paid to work from home helping business owners to sort out their email, figure out their calendar, and also do various tasks throughout their business? Number 3, advertising on social media. Did you know that businesses and agencies are looking for people to run ads on Facebook for them and for their clients? Number 4, community management. Online entrepreneurs like me often have big Facebook groups that we need help managing. And number 5, social media management. And this ain't no MLM. You can get paid to help businesses actually create and post their content on social media. But the best part about these 5 jobs, no degree necessary. We have entertainment. Check this out. Engagement. You can see that really awesome CTA in there. Who wants to grow their YouTube subscribers right now in 2020? Feel free to share your YouTube name in the comments below and make sure to subscribe to each other and help each other out. Over the past month, I have grown by 5,200 subscribers, which is a pretty big deal, especially since I was a small YouTube channel. And I am more than happy to share with you guys exactly how I did it. Who wants to learn? Comment below. There were a combination of techniques that I used, and none of them had to do with a large following on another platform. But I'm actually going to share with you guys all the steps that it took. Head to my TikTok profile, click the button that looks like a video, subscribe to my channel, and look for this video. So you can get the secrets before anyone else does. I'll see you on YouTube. And emotion. Check this one.
Talking with my lawyer, she said, where'd you find this guy? I said, young people fall in love with the wrong people sometimes. Some mistakes get made, that's alright, that's okay. You can
now, as you scroll through the For You page, keep those 4 E's in mind: education, entertainment, engagement, emotion, and start to notice which categories the videos in your For You page are under. Like, what are you seeing? And then this is gonna sound really nerdy, and it kind of is, but it's worked really well for me. Step back with a notebook and pen, and as you scroll through your For You page, kind of start to write down the trends that you see. What types of videos are performing? What types of content or jokes or trends do you see? It's a really helpful way to kind of step back and take a fresh look at your For You page without just sitting back and feeling like you're sucked into the vortex of hours and hours of TikToks, as I know that can happen so easily. Now, the next step you've probably heard a million times, but it really does make a difference, so I have to say it. Use better lighting. You can either use like a ring light, you can use natural daylight, which is a great way. I face a window oftentimes in my videos to get natural daylight in. I actually have a ring light and they're a little bit expensive, like 150 bucks. But I actually prefer the torch lights that you can get from like Walmart or from Amazon. And I use daylight bulbs because it provides a really natural looking light that's bright and adds some good like contrast abilities. I can put filters over the top of it, but use better lighting. The next big thing is to turn your account pro. You can do this by going to your profile, select the 3 little dots in the right upper hand corner, and choose Manage My Account, Go Pro. Now, what's beautiful about this is now you can see stats and insights about your followers when they're the most active, and you can post your videos 1 hour before they are most active. Now, the reason that that's so powerful is because if you post right before your audience is the least active, you're so much less likely to see the engagement on your videos, and you want that social proof the moment your videos hit. The other thing that I really recommend is creating content that has a consistent theme, and there are several different people who have done a great job of this. G.A. Lawyer, she's done a phenomenal job of creating content that is niched by her personality and her expertise. Doesn't mean you have to niche down entirely, but your personality can be its own niche, so people kind of know what they're going to expect on your profile. Another great one is JT Laybourne. He is amazing, and he's always got that rockin' smile in his videos. It makes people excited to watch his videos. And Sarati has done a great job of taking the trends and dances and really making them her own with her own style. She's like absolutely ripped, and so she shows that off in her videos, and it looks awesome. She's done a great job of, all 3 of these people have done a great job of showcasing their personality as their niche by having a consistent theme with their videos. People know what they're gonna see. Now, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are like, oh my gosh, I can't stand her, feel free to give it a thumbs down. I appreciate all feedback. But I also put together an awesome resource for you, and it is available beneath this video so that you can get started on TikTok with a bang. I will catch you guys in the next video.